up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all enjoying your Mother's Day today. So I'm back with another video. I'm going to be trying out these acrylics from Saviland today. I was actually going to post this video yesterday, but FedEx was late with my monomer. So yeah, mom life, we even hustle on Mother's Day. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys these acrylics because the colors are so pretty. So this is what the set looks like when you open it up. It comes in this cute little case. There is 10 colors in this entire acrylic set. And these are what the jars look like. They have a white top and a clear jar, and they say Saviland with the name on the bottom of them. I like how they give their acrylics names. Like I always say, I just feel like it makes the product more interesting rather than just having like a number. And they do all come sealed, so they won't like be busted up during shipping or anything like that. So right now I'm just removing the rest of the seals on all the acrylics, and I'm gonna start swatching them for you guys. But yeah, these are 0.35 ounce jars, by the way. I forgot to mention that. And you also do get like a little instruction booklet with this kit, and it basically gives you like a step-by-step manual on how to like apply acrylic powder to your nails and all that stuff. I pretty much use like almost every color in this set. I just love the colors so much. They're definitely like my type of colors. So yeah, I'm using these with Mia Secret monomer today. And I'm gonna start swatching them. So the first color is called Taro Purple, and it's a really nice pastel purple shade. These are like the perfect spring colors. The next one is called Powder Water, which is a pastel blue. The next one is called Champagne Gold, which is like a bronzy kind of like holographic glitter acrylic. It's really pretty. The next one is called Light Orange, and that's like a light peachy shade. The next one is called Coral Red, but to me it looks more like of a like deeper orange in my opinion. The next one is called Ice Purple. This is a glittery holographic purple shade. The next one is called Grass Green, and that's a nice mint green. That's one of my favorite ones out of the kit. The next one is called Pink Purple, and that one looks more pink. I don't really see the purple in that one. The next one is Lotus Robot Pink, and that's a nice nude pink shade. I like how they included a nude so you could do like ombres and stuff. And the last color is a yellow, but I don't have a name for this one. I think the tag must have came off. But yeah, these are what they all look like after swatching. I'm like literally obsessed. The links will be down below if you guys are interested in this kit. So jumping into the tutorial, as you could see, I'm working with my non-dominant hand because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, and I wasn't really happy with the footage for the other hand because it was like all over the place. So I just decided to show you guys on my right hand once I figured out what I wanted to do. So yeah, I was kind of like in the middle of doing this hand, and I was like, wait, let me just film this on this hand because that other clip was like a hot mess. So yeah, if you're wondering why my nails are almost done and I'm using my other hand, that's why. I'll be showing you like the design on this hand and then like encapsulating and filing on my other hand because it's a little easier for me. So yeah, don't laugh at my horrible like application. I tried my best, but I'm not like perfect at using my left hand. So yeah, I'm using my non-dominant hand. But yeah, I'm applying Lotus Root Pink. I don't know why I said Lotus Robot Pink before, but yeah, I'm applying that to all the nail beds. I did go in with my dehydrator and primer and nail tips before the video. I will have these nail tips linked down below. They are like pre-shaped stiletto tips, so you really don't have to do much but like glue them on and maybe file them a little bit. But yeah, this design, I wasn't really sure how I wanted to do it at first, but I'm kind of doing like a little wavy design with like different colors on each nail, just like doing different colors on each one, not really putting too much thought into the color pattern or anything. So I'm picking up a small bead of each color basically, and I'm just applying it across the nail. And at first It's not going to be like really neat when you apply it across the nail, but as the acrylic sets, you could kind of like tighten up the lines. And I'm kind of doing them in kind of like a wavy, swirly motion going across the nail. I know it's kind of hard to like see the swirly wave thing that I'm talking about, but once I go in with some gel polish and kind of like outline those lines, then you can really see what I'm talking about. After I was done like applying the colors, I felt like doing that because I felt like it kind of like brought the design out more. Otherwise it would have just looked like some colors just slapped across my nails. So yeah, I really do love the way the end result turned out. So yeah, I'm picking up a tiny bead, and as you can see, I'm just like placing it across the nail in like a wavy motion, and then as the acrylic sets, I'm like tightening up the lines with my brush. And then when I go in with the next color, I put it like right next to that one. But I'm not like, you know, blending them together like a marble. I want you to be able to see each individual color, if that makes any sense. And the reason that I applied the nail bed color first is because I didn't want to like see my natural nail through the design. And I am working with the acrylic slightly wetter than I normally would. This like helps the acrylic like glide across the nail easier in like that wavy kind of motion, and then also gives you like time to like tighten up the lines or whatever. And before you even apply the nude acrylic to your nail bed, I did want to mention that you might want to apply a little bit of clear acrylic. I already previously had some acrylic on my nails before doing that, so I don't really apply any acrylic, but you're going to want to do that to protect your natural nails from like staining and stuff. And I'm also making sure to keep my layers thin because I will be encapsulating these nails like I said, and it just avoids like all that extra bulk, if you know what I mean. I'm also using an acrylic brush from Dashboard Beauty. I'm still waiting for them to restock so I can post that review video. It's an okay brush, but sometimes some of the hairs do come out of it, which was a little bit annoying, so I had to keep like taking some of the hairs out. But yeah, you guys will see that review video whenever they do restock it. Okay, so now that the nails are dry, I'm gonna go in and start like outlining the swirls, just adding like more depth to the nails. I'm using this like bronzy glittery shade from Madame Glam called the Vanilla, and I'm using a detail brush in the number 3 and like this little gel brush from Saviland to just like clean up any lines. So all I'm really doing is kind of like, you know, drawing like a wavy line, kind of in the way that I applied the acrylic on each nail. And as you can see, it just brings out kind of like that wavy kind of look, swirly kind of look on the nails. And it just like, I don't know, it just does something for them. So yeah, I'm just doing that, and then I'm going to cure the nails for 60 seconds, and after that I'll be encapsulating them. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate the nails. As you can see, I'm back on my left hand now, just because it's easier for me to film this process on my left hand without it looking crazy on camera. So yeah, as you can see, I did the same exact thing on this hand, just switched up the colors, did it totally random. I think that's what makes the design look unique, you know? So yeah, to encapsulate these nails, you really don't have to do much because they are like stilettos. So I'm just gonna do my 3-bead method. As always, that first bead is more towards the free edge, which builds up the structure of the tip of the nail so that it doesn't break off. The second bead is at the smile line, which is to start building the apex. And then the third bead is like my cuticle bead, where I further build the apex. I always do this method. If you watch my acrylic videos, I'm pretty sure you know that. But I just get like the best apex in my opinion this way. And you'll just have to be like the judge of how much acrylic you need. So once you get that down pat, you should be fine at encapsulating the nails. They won't turn out like too thick or anything, and you really won't have like a lot of filing to do. You'll pretty much just be like smoothing over the nails, just because when you do like that 3-bead method and you use the right amount of acrylic, your nails pretty much come out in a decent shape. Although I did make the pointer finger pretty thick, so yeah, ignore that. It was a crazy night. And on the pinky, I'm only going to be doing 2 beads because it is a smaller nail. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and start shaping up the nails. I'm using my Melody Susie 2-in-1 e-file and dust collector. I'm also using a medium grit ceramic drill bit. Everything I use is linked in the description box, and things I use for like nail prep and everything, like drill bits, nail tips, dehydrator primer, whatever you name it, is linked in my Amazon store, which is also linked down below if you're wondering. But yeah, I'm just basically smoothing out the nails. This nail came out super thick, like I said. So yeah, I'm taking down the apex a little bit and going around the cuticle. Nothing a little filing can't fix. So yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. But the other nails were pretty fine. I will be also going in with my cuticle bit as well to seal around the cuticle. As you can see, I'm taking my cuticle bit now and I'm just going around the cuticle area to seal around it. I always do this as my last step just because it gets like really nice around the cuticle area and it prevents lifting. If you've never tried cuticle bits before, you definitely should. Especially if you're having like problems with lifting. Like I don't even have that problem anymore ever since I started using a cuticle bit, because it's so small that you can reach in those areas. Sometimes with those other drill bits, like the safety bits and stuff like that, they have that guard on it, which makes it like harder to get behind the cuticle area and seal there. And you can also use these to remove like dead skin and stuff, but make sure you're using them on a low speed so that you're not like cutting yourself or like damaging your natural nail or whatever. And to shape up the nails, I'm using my 180 grit nail file. And for stilettos, you want to just hold your file at an angle and like file in the tip. Depending on how sharp or narrow you want your tip, you would just keep filing them in more. For these, I didn't make them too sharp. They're kind of like right there in the middle, and I kind of like rounded off the tip so they weren't like super sharp to the point where I was like stabbing myself or whatever, because sometimes that happens. I end up like poking a hole in my shirt or something because my stilettos are too sharp. So if you want to prevent that, you can kind of just like round off the tip and make sure you like buff the nail really good, which is what I'll be doing after I'm done filing the nails. Just taking my buffer and going over the surface of the nail and underneath the nail to get out like any plastic. And to finish everything up, as you can see, I already applied a top coat to my nails. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, so sorry about that. But I used my cart top coat, and I'm just placing these little rhinestones into the gel. For some reason, my cart top coat always holds these stones really good. But if you want them to last long, just use a bling gel. And here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.